Get ready with me while I answer the most common questions I get on my at-home dermaplaning videos. As a woman who dermaplanes her face for the entire world to see on every platform, I get 1,000 questions and comments daily, and so many of them are the same. So I want to answer the most common questions I get, and hopefully this will alleviate a question that maybe you have but you haven't asked yet. One of the questions I've been getting a lot lately is about how often you should be dermaplaning your face. People will just comment and they'll be like, how often do you have to do this? I shave once, will I have to shave forever? So I feel like this is a good place to start because again, this is a question I've been needing to answer. So let's dig in. How often do you need to shave your face? If you are dermaplaning at home or shaving your face, you can do it based on your own personal needs. Okay, so what does that mean? We as a brand recommend for regular maintenance of peach fuzz every other week. It's to be what works for most women across the board. However, we all have different hair types. It grows at different speeds. It grows at different thicknesses. It grows back different. For me, my hair grows exactly the same. So it's very predictable of when I'm going to need to shave. And because I am the founder of a dermaplaning brand, I always let my hair grow completely back out before I dermaplane. Now, if I wasn't making content for my brand, for advertisements, for organic content, I would be shaving definitely probably once a week just because I love the glow that it gives my skin. Because I want that content to be really satisfying for people so they can see the hair coming off. The hair that you see coming off on my face is not growing back like overnight. It's literally like a month, if not longer, between my video content that I make. That being said, I've met many women across multiple platforms who dermaplane their face. It's different for everyone. I have met many women who have darker hair, so I'm going to have to shave more often because literally their hair is showing up. My hair comes in blonde. So let's just debunk that myth really quickly that shaving makes your hair darker. My hair still comes in bright white and I've been shaving for 6-7 years now. That is a myth in itself. So is the fact that it will grow back thicker. We'll address that. We'll address that again later. But back to how often you should be doing it. It's gonna come down to your personal preference. How do you like your skin to look? Do you want to always be clean shaven? Do you mind if you have a little fuzz, but you just want to dermaplane because you like the exfoliation benefits? When you dermaplane and remove that peach fuzz, you're actually removing dead skin cells that are sitting on the top of your skin and they're just making your makeup look cakey. They're not allowing your skin to absorb your skincare. So what's amazing about dermaplaning, removing your facial hair, is that you are also doing a manual exfoliation on your skin, which has countless benefits, from exfoliation to turning over new skin cells, which is going to improve hyperpigmentation in the skin. So even out your skin tone, it's going to improve your skin texture because your skin's being told, okay, we just exfoliate or remove that dead skin cell layer. Now let's start rejuvenating. Let's regrow some new skin cells that are going to produce collagen in the skin as well. That's one of the major benefits to regular dermaplaning, which is why if you are looking for the skincare benefits, doing it on a more weekly to bi-weekly basis is going to get you those skincare results. I just want to say there is no right way. Well, just like if you choose not to remove your facial hair, that's okay too. I know a lot of women who are shaving almost daily or every other day, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that would be wrong with that is if you have sensitive skin, you could stress out your skin barrier. Part of the reason why the recommended bi-weekly is what we do teach at my brand Jill is because we want to make sure that you are not damaging your skin barrier by over exfoliating. That is possible, and then that's the same reason why you can't use a blade that looks like a blade like this. This is a body razor that has multiple blades on it. So see how there's like, I don't know, 6 to 8 little blades there versus a single blade. The reason you can't use this is because you're literally pulling multiple blades on your face, over exfoliating that skin. One thing a dermatologist will tell you about dermaplaning is not to go over the area more than once. Well, guess that. If you're using a multi-blade razor like that, you're going over the area way more times than you should. These people that might comment and say, oh, I did this, it made me break out. There's a good chance that they were overexploiting their skin. They might have been pushing too hard. They might have been using a multi-blade razor like that, decided to shave over some acne, and they spread bacteria onto other areas of their face. That's why we also say to avoid shaving areas that have active breakouts. There is no real right or wrong. You're gonna do what you feel is best for your skin, what makes your skin the happiest. For me, my goal is always to have glowing skin. So as soon as my skin starts to look a little dull, I'm like, okay, I know what this means. We need to remove these dead skin cells and facial hair. And sure enough, within immediately doing it, my skin looks better. And that's why I love dermaplaning so much, is that it's probably one of the only skincare treatments that you can do has immediate results. You know, normally you start a new serum or a new skincare routine and it's like, okay, I have to give it 6 weeks to find out if it really works. Well, with dermaplaning or shaving your face at home, you literally find out right away. Like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. My skin looks so much better. I look younger. People are noticing. People are commenting. Well, if you're a skincare girly, you want people to notice your skin is healthy, right? Now let's talk about the next most common question, which is, doesn't that make your hair grow back darker, thicker, coarser? Doesn't that give you a beard? That myth was debunked a very long time ago. Removing the hair at the surface cannot change the keratin cells, cannot change the follicle and make the hair change under the skin. You're literally just removing it at the topical level, which will not affect the hair follicle underneath. Now, some people will say, okay, but doesn't it grow back more blunt? Like, doesn't it come out blunt so you can see it more? That could be the case, but there is a method that we teach, which is to shave in a downward motion, shave with the direction the hair grows, because you're cutting your hair off at an angle. If you shave up, you're cutting it off at a blunt tip, so it's gonna grow at a blunt tip. When you shave down, you're cutting that hair follicle at an angle, which means it's gonna grow back at an angle. It's not gonna have that blunt tip, and it's gonna just look like that soft peach fuzz again. And that myth was debunked a long time ago. It doesn't happen. The next most common question I get is, do I have PCOS? Why is my hair like that? Why do I have so much facial hair? Do not have PCOS. Definitely been tested for that, not because of my facial hair, just because I work with a functional medicine practitioner who tests for everything in the body to just make sure everything's working properly. And PCOS is one of the things that she tests for in the extensive blood work that I've done, hormonal testing, everything. I don't have PCOS, but with that being said, there are, again, a lot of women who do have PCOS. Every single person will be different, okay? My facial hair is completely normal. Your facial hair is completely normal. The only thing that changes about my hair is when I use the hair identifier sprays. I think people think I'm walking around with this like massive beard, but it's because I use a product in my video. We will be launching soon from my brand Jill, a hair identifier spray that is specifically created to spray onto the hair, grab onto the hair, emphasize the hair, make it look thicker, bring it out so that when you're shaving, you can see where you're at, so you don't miss different areas on the face and go out in the sun or look in your rearview mirror in your car and be like, oh my gosh, I completely missed that spot. It's not quite available yet, but it is coming. It'll be worth the wait, I promise. That brings me to the other most common question I get is, what is that spray? A lot of people think it's a dry shampoo. It's not a dry shampoo. The product that I use is something that is specifically formulated as a facial hair identifier spray. That's the reason it's taken a long time, is just to make sure that that product is safe to use on the face. Just a little patience, a little more patience with that product, and I promise you will be so excited when it comes out. I really appreciate the excitement and the buzz about the product, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on it. It's going to be truly a game changer. This helped, and let me know whatever other questions you guys might have, and I will do another video addressing those. So bye guys.